whenever you guys are ready.
So, as a guy who's come all the years since the Firewolves have been here, getting to watch you move up through the lineup, how cool of a feeling was this for you as you're getting out there and you're starting to feel in the flow and like really have a game that you feel you're capable of having, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I felt good. Just like, I mean, yeah, we had a sports psychologist in today and just like kind of framed it like just don't think about the fear, think about more of the opportunity. So just trying to, frame your mind to just think positive. And it's easy in box. You have so many shifts. You're gonna have multiple bad shifts. It's easy to think about the bad shift and stick on that bad mentality and get down that rabbit hole. But just shifting that mindset to stay positive. Think of every shift's an opportunity and just trying to take advantage of it. So yeah, when things are going well, obviously you're feeling better. But trying to just clean slate every shift and take it really one shift at a time, being present.
Clark, you talked about the nuances between playing field and box. For you, what are some of those nuances?
The similarities, or?
Both similarities and differences, you could say, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a very different game. It's a lot tighter, a lot harder to score in the sense that the goal is way bigger, net's smaller, a lot more physical. But then it's lacrosse, learning how to, find the sweet spots, learn what the defense is going to do and kind of work off of that. Field, it's similar where you're trying to, as an attackman, find the sweet spot to get a shot off box. It's a little tighter, but there's still sweet spots out there where you can find that little lane and little pop and get a shot off. So just learning that, and the biggest thing is just learning to work off the guys too. I mean, they've been playing for a while, so just trying to help them have success and then chime in and help out when I can.
So with Clem taking over the offense now, did you notice much of a difference on that side of it?
Yeah, we put a little wrinkles in. We tried the D definitely had a bigger shift, a bigger change. We were more so just small wrinkles. Like, we still had the offensive. We're coming over the top. We're trying to touch both corners, but they were playing down pressure. We had a new play to kind of attack the goal, and then the anchor would come and pick and try to create a 2-on-1 going to the cage. So that was a little bit of a nuance. But yeah, I mean, it was good to have a little change of voice and have a little bit of a different mindset of different plays and just change it up a little bit because, I think it's just getting stale.
No, I mean, Coach Clark talked about it a little bit, but the things that you did off that don't show up on the stat sheet, I mean, that's a huge reason in what kind of got the game out of control. Do you really think the sports psychologist, or was it you guys just kind of getting in the groove, having a good flow? Or, I mean, what do you attribute you guys all being able, like everybody seemed to be on the same page out there. Like you guys were all communicating just perfectly.
Yeah.
Like there was a perfect rhythm between everybody, it seemed.
Yeah. I mean, obviously went through a tough losing stretch. And obviously last week was tough with how we lost. So just, it's hard, but you got to stay positive and you got to cheer each other on. The minute the bench gets quiet and everyone starts thinking about their own mistakes, you look internally and you're not even, thinking about your teammate or trying to support him. But if you're chattering, if you're cheering each other on, if you're encouraging, everyone's going to, play better, spirits are up, and just feed off each other. So that's what we're trying to do.
More that the hard work's over mentality. Let's have some fun and play lacrosse like we all know.
Yeah, Waddy, our captain, did a great job tonight. He's like, let's just have fun. Let's go out there. It's lacrosse. We've been playing this for, years now, and we have the opportunity to go out here and play professionally. Just go out and have fun. I mean, if you're not having fun, what's the point of doing it? It's a big commitment. It's a big sacrifice. 6 months out of our, lives for the weekends, you're committing to playing, and, if you're not having fun, it's not worth it. So just trying to play more loose.
Since you're having fun out there, is there not like kind of a must-win mentality for every game when you're sitting here at 3-8?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I don't know. Maybe when we were 2-5, 2-6, we got a little caught up in the outcome. Can't go 2-7, can't go 2-8. Can't lose here. Can't lose. Instead of just let's play. Let's one shift at a time. Let's focus on the input. Output takes care of itself.
I talked with Coach about Nishimura returning.
Mm-hmm.
What does that impact say to the locker room for you guys?
Yeah, it was awesome. He's obviously been out a while, so it's great to get him back. A couple weeks ago, it's great to get Waddy back. I mean, they're staples of the defense. Nishi's staple of the transition team and can push the pace and make plays, which we were missing a little bit. So really important piece of the defense and our team. And obviously, he's been playing for so many years that he's great in the locker room, on the bench, encouraging guys, coaching, teaching, mentoring, all that stuff. So he's great.
my last question for you would be essentially, you look a lot stronger out there, like physically stronger. Is it a workout routine, or is it just as you're getting older and putting the time in out there? But like as a fan who watches you all the time, you are much more balanced essentially on like those loose balls and fighting for it.
Appreciate it. No, I mean, trying to work out as much as I can. I mean, our offense is like a lot of speedy guys, so it's like, Simmer, Travi, Kurtzy. I mean, everyone can set picks, but kind of at the beginning of the season, my role now is, I had the ball more tonight, but typically I'm in the inside trying to bang bodies. So, yeah, I mean, all these guys were doing workout routines during the week, trying to, especially off season, trying to put on weight, put on muscle. It's a physical game, and these D guys are huge out there. So just being able to move them a little bit, you're not going to blow them over, but being able to a little bit is all the space you need.
If you keep playing like this, John, are you hoping to move past the point where you have to kind of go from week to week, wondering, am I going to be activated? Am I not going to be activated?
Yeah.
You have more comfort there, confidence in this.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not my decision, it's not in my control, so I try to keep the mentality that, I'll be ready to go if my number's called, and I'll support the guy that's in there if I'm not in, but, of course, as a competitor, as a player, wanting to contribute to the team, I want to play and be out there. I think, obviously had a good game tonight, so hopefully, we'll stick in the lineup next week, but again, it's just one game at a time and not trying to, think down to game 16, game 17.
We're good? All right, thanks, John.
Thanks very much.
Oh my God, I have to sneeze so